Hi, I was going to show you some new decks that have came in. I haven't been buying a ton of decks, but I have received quite a few. And I have some in boxes still from last year. So I was just going to do a little video showing you some of the new decks that have come into my collection. And I have showed this Tiger Tarot. It comes with some extra cards, or it did. So this deck is by Lori Field, and it is has been probably one of my favorite collage decks this year. I think I got it maybe at the end of last year or the beginning of this year, and I just adore it. I use it all the time. I think it's so fun. There was an art exhibition near New York, but I think it was in New Jersey, where she presented really huge paintings of her work. And I had a book that she was in. I think the book's probably I've had it darn near 10 years. And I had just seen the book it was an art book, and she was in this book, and I started following her then. And then she came out with a tarot, and I was so excited. And the book was kind of an art tarot book, but at the time, I don't think she had any tarots out, because I had looked at the time. Anyway, this is just an incredible collage deck. And it's really busy. And usually, sometimes, I'm like, oh, no, I don't want something too busy. But this deck, even though it's kind of chaotic, it's so fun. And I just love it. So this has been one of my joys of tarot this year. And I am still loving this. Just having a blast with it. I'm leaving for New York later today. And I'm hesitating whether to bring it or not, because if I lost it, I'd be really upset. And I don't know if it's still available. I might be able to get another copy there, but I probably won't bring it just because I'm worried about losing it, but we'll see. I'll show you the book. So her art was in this book, and it was Tarot Under Oath. And so this is where I first saw her work. Oops. And so then I started just following her because I loved it. Loved it in the book. Love it in the tarot. So it's kind of fun. Maybe she'll do more of the exhibitions where she shows her huge tarot paintings. That would be really fun for people, I think. Okay, next deck that I got maybe only a couple months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. I was down in California visiting my friend, and they had this. I traded them at the time for this, and then they ended up wanting another one. And so I ended up ordering them another one and trading what I had traded them back. But this deck, 9 of Crap, the Starfucker, Ace of Crap, Debbie Downer, 5 of Hellfire. It is so funny. It just makes me laugh all the time. 7 of Crap, the Hater, Diva of Hellfire. And when I got this, I hadn't really seen it, but I think it's probably been shown a few times now. And then, because of that deck, I ended up just like a month ago ordering. This was another deck by her. And I haven't opened this one yet. By Carissa Dringen. And so, oh, it's not wrapped or anything. Okay, so this one should be in order. No, it's not. Because I forgot things don't come in order. So anyway, this is my first look at this. I'll move the... That didn't work. The Fool, the Hermit. Oh, this is cute. Magician. I haven't seen this anywhere. High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant. Oh, it is in order. The Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice. And I won't go through all these because there's a lot of decks that I'm going to show you. But anyway, this looks very cool. I'll go forward and look at, oh, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. This is beautiful. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. Ooh, this looks so fun. Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Okay, so I'm really glad I went and ordered this because this is amazing. And I don't know anything. I didn't know one thing about this deck. I haven't read the guidebook. This is my first time seeing it. So it was just sitting there for a while. I was meaning to make a video, and so I was kind of just holding off on this one. The Lame Hype, I couldn't stand it and opened it when I got it. And then I've been using that one for a while, but. Oh, this looks like I'm going to have such a fun time with this. Okay. Anyway, that is the Steampunk Tarot by Carissa Dredgensen. And it's on Etsy. Because when I got my friend their copy back of Lame Hype, it was on Etsy. I don't think that's where she got it, but it is on Etsy now. Okay, next I'm going to show you a deck I bought this year that I had been looking for forever. And this is the Wild Messenger Tarot by Lola Pickett. And I'm studying this deck, and I just think it is amazing. This is the book that comes with it. The book is so good. This is out of print. I've been looking for it forever, so I put it back in order. But you may not like the cards themselves, but the guidebook is so good. And maybe I'll do a little bit of information just about this deck later. Shift, Rebirth, Integration, Trickster, and I'll show you just some of the suits. Soul. And they just have the elemental symbols down here. Teacher. But I had been looking for this for a really long time, and it came up, and it was fairly spendy, but definitely not expensive for an out-of-print deck. But anyway, it was worth it. I'm really glad I bought it. Super happy with it. So I also got I Am the Artist, Playing with Symbols, and I actually saw this on Lisa's channel today, earlier. So she has this deck, and I think maybe she did a walkthrough of it. So I haven't used it, just got it, and I've done flip-throughs of it, but think that it looks pretty darn fun. And it's pretty wild. This version has the heads on it, so I do enjoy that. And if anybody wants a walkthrough, I can do walkthroughs, but I think there's probably walkthroughs out there. I'm not sure of most of these. And maybe I'll just do some anyway, but oh, this is so fun. I just think it's amazing. So that is I Am the Artist by the Saki Saki. And as you probably know, this is the new version of the Saki Saki Tarot. Okay, that is next one. Next one I got was in a trade. Fridella Adventure Tarot. And I have looked through this, haven't played with it yet. And this is used. I got it really for something that I didn't want. It seemed like a good trade. I don't know anything about this deck yet, but it is kind of crazy. So I'll just show you some of it. And then I'll play with it a little more and do a walkthrough of this one, because I have never seen this deck. Or I hadn't heard of it. Maybe I'm living in the dark, but... And I don't think it's still in print, but... Could be. Oh, geez, this is cool. Okay. Fridella Adventure Tarot by Frank Fridella. Art by J.P. Dupress. Okay. So we'll spend more time with that one. This is, I think I'm going to enjoy this. Okay, next one I got was Tarot of Vampires. This was a pre-order. I forgot. I think I ordered it maybe right after. I think I had it on my list to order right after we went to the... Where's my knife? I've lost my knife. Okay, I gotta go find my knife. Hang on just a minute. Found it. It's in plastic, so this probably I wouldn't advise doing, but I've done it enough that I don't worry about hurting my deck. And this is a brand new mass market deck. Anyway, so this is by Charles Harrington and illustrated by Craig Maher. I hope I say that right. We went to a class and Charles Harrington was talking about this deck at Tarot Symposium. And so I put it on my list to order and I pre-ordered it. I forgot about it, honestly. Now I'm so bonded to the Vampire Tarot. It's going to be interesting to see how this fits in. I like the art, though, and it looks like a really cool deck. And Charles Harrington is amazing. So I am going to play with it. Oh my gosh, I really like it. It's cool. It's different, but I do enjoy it so far. I like this. Okay, wow. I like the colors in it too. Well, this is going to be fun to use. So if you want me to do a walkthrough of this one, I can. It'd probably be a week because I'm in New York for 10 days. So it'll probably be more than, it'd probably be 10 days. Oh, there'll probably be walkthroughs of this out by then. Anyway, that is the Tarot of the Vampires. Looks really, really fun. Maybe I'll bring it to New York. Who knows? Okay, next deck. Oh, this one I'm super excited about. I wasn't going to get this deck. And then I decided I was going to regret it if I didn't get it. Because I wanted one card. But I also just figured I could sell my other card. So this is the newer version of the Ritual Tarot. And it's supposed to be on better cardstock. I've had the old version for a really long time. Not a really long time, but since it came out. But the cardstock is not great. I don't mind it. But this is supposed to be better. This has a box. My original one doesn't have a box. And I wasn't going to do this because I try not to get new copies of decks. But I went ahead and got it because I just felt like I was really, really going to want it with the less card. And I wanted the version without words on it. And I know the new version is going to have titles. Now, okay, finally. So I'm not going to show this a lot because you've probably seen this a ton. But I'm going to show you the less card. Ooh, the cardstock's nice. And the backs are really pretty. The original version didn't have these stars in it. So I'm super excited about this, actually. The cardstock is really great. And it is much nicer. Okay, there's the less card. It's beautiful, and I love it. And now I'm so glad I have it. So I bought this with I bought all these with my own money or traded them with decks I had, or they were given to me by friends. But okay, so super, super excited about that. I've been waiting to open that one. So this is going to be fun. All right. That's the Ritual Tarot with a tiara mid. Oh, this I had been looking for. I finally found a copy. Oh, shoot. It's old. Tarot d'Epinal. And this is just a Marseille deck. This is a Grimaud deck from France. You've probably seen a bunch of those old decks before. But anyway, I really, really wanted this deck. And it has Juno and Jupiter in it. And so I'm super excited to get this. It's a Marseille deck, obviously. I'll probably do a walkthrough of this at some point, but I'm just showing you a few cards now. But it's beautiful, and I love it. So, and I had seen walkthroughs of this in the past, but super, super excited to have this one. Oh. Yeah, okay. And this is out of print, and I know that because I was looking for it, and this version was out of print. And so you can really only get it by doing trades. I've never seen it go for sale in the last probably 5 years. I don't know, maybe it does, but I have not seen it. Okay. Next deck, the Dinosaur Tarot. This is a Marseille deck. This is so fun. I haven't had time to play with it. I'm super excited. I got it a while ago. I saw it on Kelly Bear's channel. and ordered it then, but I'm just so excited. So cute. Can't wait to play with it. We've been doing a lot of stuff in monthly medicine that's been really specific, and so I haven't been playing with my Marseille decks as much as I normally do. But next month I'm going to start using them again, so I wanted to do this video and show everybody, and I just think it's really fun, super cute, and I'm very happy to have this. So this is one of the ones I bought. I couldn't resist it. And I'm so happy I have it. Anyway, this is for sale on Etsy. It's in print. Okay. Next, we're going to go to Kickstarter that came. I got a few Kickstarters this year. This is the Soul deck, and it's by Cocorino, and I think you can get it still. But this was a Kickstarter deck, and it may not be for most people, but I'm going to use this at the end of the month in my monthly medicine, and I absolutely love it. It reminds me of a desert and Star Wars. I'm kind of doing more of a desert theme. We're doing a fire week at the last week, and so I'm going to use this deck, but I love it. I think it's great. It's really pretty. It's geometric. I love geometric decks. I'm going to do a video sometime about my geometric decks, so I'll show you guys those. But this is my newest one, and I am in love with it and think it's just so cool and so fun. So that is the Soul Tarot. And I know this definitely isn't going to be for everybody. It's kind of a really niche type deck, and I like it, but I definitely have seen other people saying, ugh, they got it and they weren't into it. I'm into it. Okay. Next. Well, finally this came. This is the Eternal Tarot Moon deck. This was a Kickstarter a long time. I mean, I think a couple of years ago it finally came. And I haven't really looked through this yet. So it is really different. So I think this is still available. It's very, very fantasy. And I don't really remember the story behind this and why I backed it, because it's been a long time. But anyway, it looks interesting. I'm excited to play with it. Oh, I like that. And I mean, I just don't know anything about it. I know it took forever to get it. And then it was one of those Kickstarters where you ordered it and then you had to go order, once you got all the copies of the files, then you had to go make it into a deck. And so I think that I got the files a while ago, but then it took forever for it to be made into a deck. I don't know. Anyway, long story. But I think it's pretty fun. It's very, very fantasy vibes. I'm okay with that. It'll be interesting to play with it. Okay, I'll probably do a walkthrough of that one at some point. That is the Eternal Tarot Moon deck. Okay, this I got because I liked some of the art. I don't know what to think of this yet. It might be too positive for me. And this is just a mass market, but Guiding Light Oracle by Kelly Smith. Starry Night, Guiding Light, Soul Purpose, Supernova, Reach for the Stars, Inner Guidance. I was using this last week because I did a space exploration week in my monthly medicine, Dawn Michelle's group. And so I was using this. And it went perfect because it went with all my space themed decks. So it's kind of specific sometimes. A new business adventure project or career is currently waiting in the works for you. But if you don't have that, I don't know if that card applies. But we'll see. I'll play with it over time. Expansion. You're getting ready to move up into higher levels of awareness through enhancing. Okay, that one makes more sense. Wishing on a star. It's time for you to dream again. Go ahead, make a wish. It just might come true. Anyway, there's a lot of kind of positive. Time for you to do this type things in this deck. And kind of woo here. Soul contracts. Before you were born, you agreed to partake in specific experiences that assist in the evolution of your soul. Well, that's probably true, but I don't know. It's kind of weird to get a card like that in a reading. So, false assumptions. This is simply a misunderstanding. Let go of the need to be right. I mean, good advice, but again, not always maybe the most... I don't know. We'll see. It didn't really make as much sense in my readings I was doing, so I'm not sure what to think of it right now. But it was not an expensive deck. It was a mass market deck. And the art was cool because it was just a space. Okay. Oh, I got this deck. The Energetics of Color, which you've probably seen quite a bit, but I haven't really used it a lot. It's really pretty. And it's all the cards are based on colors, and the keywords in this deck I really like. They're good. And the art is beautiful. The deck's beautiful. So I will use this, and I'm excited to work with this one. It's gorgeous deck. And I like the color associations. It's slightly different than what I use, but there's a lot. It's very expansive, which I thought was really cool. And then it'll have the category down here in a half circle. Like these are the reds, but it'll have a ton of reds. Poppy, red. I mean, it is a unique deck. It's super cool. Super happy I got it. White gold, champagne, rhythm, ready, death, and I just think it's beautiful. So haven't really had time to work with it, but super excited about this one. And I did buy this, so I guess I bought a fair amount of decks this year, which I was trying not to, and I've bought a few. I haven't bought a ton, but I've bought a few. But anyway, this one, very, very cool. And this is an indie deck. At some point, I'll try and link all these down below. And that is the Energetics of Color by Cameron Giles. Giles. Artwork by Lori Minna. Okay. Next, let's open this one. This is a Kickstarter. Tarot of Aphrodite. I love the way this looked. I just love this kind of art, so I already know I'm going to love this deck. It has one of these things. I think these. All right. And I won't do a total flip through right now, but I'll show you some of the cards. The Birth, the Magician. Some of the art is the same of Tarot of Delphi. Aphrodite, Eris, Hierophant. Not all of it. Lovers, Chariot. I hope the guidebook's half as good. Strength, Hermit. It's beautiful though. I'm gonna enjoy using it. The Tarot of Delphi, the pictures are bigger though, and it's got tan borders. You've probably seen, I think I've showed that before. The Devil, the Tower, the Star. This is beautiful though. This is a gorgeous deck. Judgment, the World, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. I don't know. It has a lot of the same art as Tarot of Delphi. Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, and I haven't looked at this. I'm just opening it, so I don't know if the guidebook goes into as much depth. Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. Let's see here. I got a deck to go with it, and we'll see. That may not work at all, but you know. Ten of Wands, Queen of Cups. A lot of this art, yeah. There's different art in here, but like this is not in Tarot of Delphi. This is not. This is not. This is not. But definitely a lot of the same art. So this will be fun. It's gorgeous, beautiful, love it. I love the pink with it. Super excited. Glad I backed it. Anyway, looks exciting. And let's see what the guidebook looks like. It does tell the artist. It doesn't tell why they chose it, though. But it does tell the name of the artist, the name of the painting, and the year. So you could figure it out. It's just maybe not as much depth as Tarot of Delphi, but that's okay. Still modern, cool version. Might be fun for people. Okay, and then the deck I got to go with it came like this. Musings of Aphrodite. Because I just thought, oh, the pink will match. But we'll see. I don't know. I'll try pairing it later. But it might. Haven't had time to look through this. You guys are seeing the first of it. Okay. That is Musings of Aphrodite, Natasha Fromm, I think. And I don't even have a bag for this. I'm going to have to order a Peggy bag or something for it. It does have a box, though, so. Okay. Next. Alchemist's Garden. I think I had somehow ordered this a long time ago. It got lost, and it finally came a couple months ago. But have not really looked at it yet. Ooh, pretty. There's a Mushroom Mass Market deck that I think has these colors. That's tan. I don't have it, but that might be fun with this. Or it might be too much. Anyway, this looks like it'll be a fun deck. And I like the typing. It's that typewriter style typing, and then it's like handwritten here. Turmeric, Clarity, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Delay, Scopolio, Distress, Mandrake, Three of Swords, Perfect, this is great. Four of Swords, Rest, Opium Lettuce, Five of Swords, Release, Dreamfish, Six of Swords, Transition, Psychocilium, Aurora. Well, this will be fun. Devil's Trumpet or Datura. Oh, it says Datura. Nine of Swords, Delusion. You can always recognize Datura. Curiosity, Nettle. That's recognizable. Seven of Seed of Swords. There's a frog. Sonoran Desert Toad. Euphoria. Ah, must be one of the poison must be psychedelic. Rose, 2 of Cups, Connection, 3 of Cups, Celebration, Sun Opener, Nutmeg, 4 of Cups. We don't have nutmeg here, I don't think. Anyway, this has quite a write-up. This will be fun to use. I don't have anything that looks and feels like this deck, so this will be good. And that is the Alchemist's Garden. Comes in this big box here. I will probably take that out and just put it in a bag. But for now, it's in this. Baby, I might have to do 2 parts. Okay. I got the Weirdest Sarah Howard. I don't know if it's the same. I have the original one. I just ordered this. Haven't opened it yet. Came a while ago. It might be the same, but I wasn't sure. This was a pre-order from, I can't remember, sometime last year. I like that it has a box. The other one, let's see if I can pull it out real quick. I don't know where it is. Well, anyway, it doesn't have a box. It comes in this little knit bag or crochet bag. I don't want to spend a lot of time looking for the old one. But it's same size. One of my friends wants the old one, so... Oh, the cardstock feels a little nicer. And the old cardstock was nice, but I think I like this more. But it looks similar. So I think it's probably the same. I'll try and do a comparison before I get rid of the other one. Okay, nice. I don't know if this is on her site. This is by Gabby Angus West. It might be on her site now. Weirdest Sarah Howard. And I've used that deck for years and loved it, so. Okay, Tarot, The Beauty of the Bones. And I think I got this sometime last year, but I think I saw it on Kelly from Truth and Stories channel. I love this deck. This is a great deck, and I have used it already and really like it. Chariot, Strength, Hermit. Anyway, and when I've used it, the readings have been really great and spot on. So I think it's fun. It's simple, but I love the art in it. I think it's great and fun deck. And I saw it on her channel, got it right away, and really haven't seen a ton of people use it. I put it on my Instagram. Beauty of Bones Tarot. Peaceful pagan person. And it's gilded. It's got that pink gild. I like the look of these gildings. This shuffles really great. So even with the gilding, it doesn't hurt your hands. Or it doesn't hurt my hands. Okay. Next. Oh, got this Solitary Witch. I had pre-ordered this. I've been using this. It's been fun to use. I think I put it back in order. This was the card I drew last time when we did the fairy tale week. It was kind of funny because Our theme was Once Upon a Time, and this is Once Upon Another Time. But I love the art in this deck. The Crone in Winter, Ancestors and Apples, the charging of her wood. She is moonlight shy, a broom of her own. The Garden of Hallowed Moonlight. Anyway, I'm really happy with this deck, The Witch's House, and it doesn't have keywords that are, you have to use the guidebook a little bit, but a lot of it you can figure out. Wishes, transcendent amidst the everyday. You know, you can kind of figure it out, but the guidebook helps here. Skyclad, we all know what that means. Spells of Rose and Cacao, a sound sending, the releasement, when fretful times come, the company of trees. But the guidebook actually has a lot more in it. Like, I'll show you. $133. The company of trees. She felt troubled and restless, for her soul was yearning for the solace of belonging to Mother Earth and all her creatures. She knows she'll find a place there within the company of trees, within that green church, which I liked the depiction of that. She had heard the voice of the great Mother Witch, who told her she was as blessed and beautiful as the forest. Within the arms of the trees, she felt unique, beloved, and a deep, unshakable belonging. She chose to watch the full moon rise one night, quietly, in contemplation and exultation. She chose to feel into the pines and to simply observe. She did not think or consider or was conscious, but was living within sensation, bathed in light that had known other worlds. Blessed to be alive. Her every cell sang with gratitude that is its own kind of ecstasy. She felt the bliss of being in quiet companionship with the familiar who understands, who knows what she feels and why she does herself. There packed a comfort and the silence a friend. There is naught but the breathing in and out of the familiar in the trees, and the breathing in and out of every living thing and the planet herself. And she begins to breathe and slow down with them in unison. In a world that others would describe as fearful or lonely, she has found the wild peace of the solitary witch. Pines cleanse, and she feels everything foolish and willfully fretful and vexatious is far, far away from her. She is untouchable in her peace. She is home, and her whole world is freedom. And then it'll say, the meaning, a time of tranquility and oneness, deep and true peace, from belonging to the world, being understood by those around you, even if they are unlike you. And then it has a reverse meaning. So it does give quite a bit more of the information and the feeling. And you kind of get that from here, but I like how much depth it goes into. And I probably will use the guidebook for a little bit and then not. But I just think this art is so beautiful. So I'm really happy with this. This is a mass market deck. And that is Solitary Witch by Lucy Cavendish. I don't think I've seen anybody use it, so that's why I thought I'd show it. Okay. Okay, what's this? I can't remember what this is. Let's see. It just says tarot on it. I think it came with another book, though, that I got, that I had pre-ordered. What is this? I think I know what it is. Okay. Yep, it's the Tapestry Tarot. So this was for sale for, I don't know, $17 or $18 or something. And I wanted to have a trimmed version of it. Do I have old one handy? Yeah. So this is the old box. This one looks like it doesn't come in a box, but I didn't want to cut up my old one. And I really wanted a trim copy because I saw it on Jonaki's site trimmed. And I was like, oh, I want to trim it, but I didn't want to trim my original copy. And so I just looked it up, and it was for sale through one of just those, I don't remember which site, but like this is a mass market deck for $17 or $18. It's weird because this is a really old deck. So I got it so I could trim. I have a trim copy. And I'm sure you guys have seen this around. And it's a really odd deck. But Jonike had trimmed it clear down to just the art. And I really liked that. But I didn't want to lose everything because there's a lot of information on the sides. And so, and this is a square deck. So I went ahead and got the copy because it was so cheap. And I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and trim this version because it looks so good. Anyway, I think you guys have probably seen this. This is very fun. If you want me to do a walkthrough, I will before I trim it, and then I can do it after I trim it. But I'm super excited to trim this. And this is the Tapestry Tarot. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and put this in the box. Or the bag, it's too tight. Okay, next, I'm going to show you the Gothic Oracle, which is Anne Stokes, and I love Anne Stokes. I have the Anne Stokes Tarot. I love her art. I've been using this. This Mass Market Oracle. I was super excited when this came out. And I got it, and I love it. So, I'm really happy to have this. And if you like her art, this is the first time I've seen one of the decks be really big, so. And it's got unicorns in it. It's unicorns and wolves and angels and witches, and dragons. And it's dark and it's beautiful. Medusa, black unicorn, and fairies, and it's so cool. I already love it. And I've been using it quite a bit. And I've enjoyed it. Boy, it's really great. And I'm really excited to keep using it, so. I'll just show you the whole thing because there's not that many cards. Anyway, I love Anne Stokes, so super, super happy about this thing. And I've been pairing it with all kinds of things. And that is the Gothic Oracle. Okay, next, I haven't opened this yet. This was a Kickstarter. It took forever. Not forever, but it took a long time to get here. Sorry about that. I've had it for a couple months at least now. Just haven't opened it. Okay, it's in plastic. I don't love that. Let's see here. That one is gilded, so I have to be really careful when I open this one. Okay, so I was really excited about this deck. Woman in Total Control. It's by Angie Soulis. So it's kind of stuck together. It's really pretty. It's kind of shiny cardstock, but that's okay. It'll probably shuffle good. Probably shuffle well. Okay, it seems pretty awesome. Oh, I like this. It's really, really pretty. The guidebook is huge, so that'll be fun to read. Okay, this is great. Oh, I like that. The Scholar. Empress of Pleasure. Alchemist of Pain. The Dreamer. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay, really happy to have this one finally. Okay, next. I don't remember where I got this. It's a mass market deck, and I don't remember buying this. It might have came, I did a trade, and somebody gave me a whole bunch of extra stuff. It probably came in that. And she probably just decided she didn't want it. Okay, so anyway, this is Witch's Moon Magic Oracle Cards by Flavia Kate Peters. I have no idea. I don't know anything about this. It's got silver gilding. I may not like this one. We'll see. But you never know. Oh, Blood Moon, Superstition, Blue Moon, Phenomena, Bright Moon. Well, it might be fun to use for certain things. Cold Moon, Desolate. Actually, I think I'll use it. Dark Moon, Destructive Magic, Dark Side of the Moon, Unforeseen, Drawing Down the Moon, Empowerment. I might not use it as an oracle, but I have ways I can use it. Fire Moon, Magic, Ignition, First Quarter Moon, Attraction, Fruit Moon, Bounce. So it's just like a lot of moon cards. Horn Moon, Lunar Eclipse. Oh, interesting. Moon Animals, Moon Bathing, Moon Crystals. Okay, this is fun. Moon Gazing here, Moon Journal, Moon of Horses. I don't know what that means. Moon Scrying, okay. Moon Time, Moon Cakes, you can make those. New Moon Intention, yep, that's good. Old Moon Resolutions, yep. Oh, Rhiannon, I love Rhiannon. Seed Moon. Well, this is great. Okay, and it's probably no one else likes it, but I think it's cool. And I'll use it. And I'm okay, excited about that. I don't even know where that came from. I'm pretty sure that was in the trade. Witch's Moon Magic by Kate Osborne. It looks like another like witchy deck I have that was kind of cheesy but fun. Okay. I got this deck, and this is, I don't know how to say it, the Technobrae Tarot. And I got this, like, I just saw it. I thought I had all these decks. It's by Pixel Occult. I have all the other decks. Except for now, there's a new version of the Lost Hollow that has red borders, which I'm excited actually to see. I haven't seen a lot of it yet. But I had all these. So this completes everything I've had. And I think this one's RWS. Some of them are Thoth-based. I think this one's RWS. Anyway, I love their decks, so I'm very excited. Oh, I love it already. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Oh, I love this. Oh, I'm so happy I got it. Okay. Okay, well, I already am in love with it. I love their art. And it's in this dark cyber future world always. And I don't know what it is. I just love it. But boy, this is cool. Okay. And you know what's funny is I had a list, birthday list, and I put this on my list. And my kids got me a different deck that's a photography deck. And I ended up loving the photography deck, but it's not what I was trying to get. It's kind of funny. Anyway, moving on. Actually, how far in are we? We are 41 minutes. I think I'm going to make a part 2 because this is getting kind of long. So, see ya.